Hello, passionate Manchester City fans. In this video, we'll bring you all the details about our team's current form, analyze the latest developments, and discuss what's being done to turn the situation around. Before we begin, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This is the place to find everything about our city, always firsthand. Let's embark on this journey together. Manchester City, under the leadership of the renowned Pep Guardiola, has been a powerhouse in European football in recent years. However, this season the club is facing unprecedented challenges. The recent 2-1 loss to rivals Manchester United has further exposed the team's issues, leaving them in 5th place in the Premier League. This situation has raised concerns among both fans and the club itself. Let's start by analyzing the derby against United, which was expected to be a turning point for the team this season. After taking the lead with a stunning goal from Pep Guardiola, City seemed to have the game under control. However, everything fell apart in the final minutes. Bruno Fernandes converted a penalty in the 88th minute, and Dio scored the winner in the 90th, a dramatic end to a match that seemed to be in City's hands. In the post-match press conference, Pep Guardiola admitted, "I'm not good enough. I'm the manager, the one responsible for finding solutions, and so far I haven't managed to do so. We want to play better, create more chances, but right now that's not happening." His candidness caught attention and sparked intense debate about who is to blame for the recent results. What's happening to Manchester City? Is it just a rough patch, or are there deeper issues at play? One point of controversy was a statement by İlkay Gündoğan, City's former captain, who pointed to the mental aspect as a factor in the team's inconsistent performances. According to him, the players are struggling with a loss of confidence, which is directly impacting their performance on the pitch. Phil Foden echoed Gündoğan's perspective, reinforcing the mental struggles. "The game was in our hands. At 1-0, we had control and a lot of possession. But something keeps happening. It's like we switch off and suddenly we concede 2 goals. That's unacceptable and is becoming a pattern." Guardiola, however, dismissed the idea that the team is suffering from a lack of confidence. He believes the issues are related to execution on the pitch, not the players' mindset. Even so, the string of defeats, 8 in the last 11 matches, has put everyone at the club on high alert. In light of this challenging situation, Manchester City seems ready to act in the transfer market. Reports suggest Guardiola will have a $200 million budget in January to strengthen the squad and bring the consistency the team needs. Among the names mentioned is Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich. The German midfielder, who has less than 7 months left on his Bayern contract, is seen as a potential replacement for Rodri, who is currently injured. Another player on City's radar is Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. However, signing him mid-season could prove difficult, as he recently turned down a move to Liverpool. Additionally, the club is considering bolstering its defense, with Jared Branthwaite from Everton as a possible option. However, the player's high market value, estimated at $70 million, might complicate negotiations. Despite the difficulties, Guardiola recently renewed his contract with City for another 2 years, showing his belief in his ability to lead the team back to the top. However, he admitted that he is experiencing one of the most challenging periods of his managerial career. "This is a tough season. I haven't found the solution, and that's the truth. We need results to lift our spirits, but it feels like everything is getting worse." The Catalan manager is well known for his ability to revitalize teams and implement innovative solutions. Will he manage to do so again, or will the pressure of the moment affect his leadership? What do you think, fans? Pep Guardiola has taken responsibility for the poor results, but is it solely his fault? Many believe the players also need to take some accountability, especially after Bernardo Silva's pointed comments. "When we're winning 1-0 in a derby and a corner of ours turns into a penalty for them, that's unacceptable. We need to take responsibility." Manchester City is known for overcoming challenges, and the support of the fans will be crucial during this time. Do you believe the January signings will be enough to turn things around? Is Joshua Kimmich the missing piece to restore City's dominance in midfield? Before we dive deeper into the current problems, it's worth remembering how Manchester City established itself as one of the biggest forces in world football under Pep Guardiola. Since his arrival in 2016, Guardiola has transformed the team into a winning machine, with innovative tactics, broken records, and a collection of trophies, including the long-awaited Champions League title last season. This is why the current slump is even harder to accept. Accustomed to dominating opponents with possession-based football and an unstoppable attack, fans now see a team that seems to lose control in crucial moments. For many, the issue goes beyond tactical performance. It strikes at the heart of the winning mentality that has defined Guardiola's era. With the departure of key players like İlkay Gündoğan, a central figure in the team's organization, and leadership on the pitch, City seems to be missing a strong voice during moments of crisis. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, currently injured, and even Ruben Dias have tried to fill this role, but the team appears less cohesive than in previous seasons. Phil Foden, one of the most promising young talents, has also drawn attention for taking on a more vocal role recently, which can be seen as a positive step. However, statements like the one he made to Match of the Day suggest an internal recognition that the team is falling short of expectations. The truth is, we need more leadership, both on and off the pitch. We're making basic mistakes, and it's costing us games that we used to control with ease. Could the arrival of experienced reinforcements like Joshua Kimmich restore that leadership and help the team regain its winning mentality? To better understand the current situation, it's important to look at the numbers. So far, Manchester City has won just one of their last 11 matches across all competitions, an extremely uncharacteristic run for a team once considered invincible. In the Premier League, the team has already suffered 8 defeats, something that hasn't happened since before Guardiola's arrival. The defense, once rock solid, is struggling with individual errors and inconsistency in defensive transitions. In attack, the team appears less creative, often relying on individual brilliance from players like Erling Haaland and Jack Grealish. Another worrying statistic is the conversion rate of chances created. Despite still dominating possession in most matches, City has struggled to turn that control into goals, a decisive factor in the loss to United. The $200 million investment promised by the board could be a turning point this season. However, many question whether signing players mid-season is the ideal solution, as new arrivals need time to adapt to Guardiola's style of play. Joshua Kimmich, for example, offers immediate experience and quality, but his signing would depend on complex negotiations with Bayern Munich. Meanwhile, Martin Zubimendi, though promising, might not yet be ready to handle the responsibility of replacing Rodri in high-pressure matches. In defense, Jared Branthwaite seems to be a long-term prospect, but does he have the profile to make an immediate impact? The board must balance the need for quick results with a long-term vision, which is never easy during a crisis. One of the biggest debates among fans and pundits is how much responsibility Guardiola bears for the team's poor form. While some believe he remains the best manager in the world, others question whether he is running out of ideas at a time when things aren't going as planned. Guardiola's own words reflect the pressure he is under. "I'm here to find solutions, but so far, I've failed. It's my responsibility, and I accept that. Even so, I believe in this team's potential and know we can overcome this moment." This humility is admirable, but it also raises doubts about his ability to reinvent the team once again. He has proven in the past that he can overcome challenges, but can he do it in a season where opponents are stronger and more motivated? In difficult moments like this, the relationship between the team and its fans is more important than ever. The support of the fans could be the key to helping City regain its confidence and return to winning ways. However, it's understandable that many fans are frustrated. After years of success, the expectation was always for the team to continue dominating. Now fans face a more challenging reality, which requires patience and unity. Share your thoughts in the comments. How are you coping with this tough period? What do you think the fans can do to support the team? Despite all the challenges, there is still time to salvage the season. Manchester City is 9 points behind league leaders Liverpool, a significant gap, but not insurmountable. Furthermore, the team remains alive in other competitions such as the Champions League, where their experience could be a decisive factor. What the team needs now is to find consistency and avoid the mistakes that have been so costly. We believe that with the return of key players like Kevin De Bruyne and potential reinforcements in January, City can still turn things around and finish the season on a high note. A central theme in Manchester City's current crisis is the psychological impact on the players. Statements from Phil Foden and İlkay Gündoğan suggest that the issue goes beyond the pitch and affects the team's mentality. But why would a group of such experienced and successful athletes face this kind of difficulty? Experts point out that the pressure of staying at the top for so long can take its toll. After years of success, mental fatigue can set in, especially when results begin to go against the team. City, once synonymous with confidence and consistency, now seems to be battling an internal uncertainty that undermines their performances in key moments. Pep Guardiola is known for his meticulous approach, but even he has acknowledged in past interviews that keeping players motivated over several consecutive seasons is one of the biggest challenges of his career. "Success can be a burden," Guardiola once said. "When you win so much, you have to work even harder to find new reasons to fight." This is a time when City must seek not only tactical solutions, but also work on the players' mental side. Psychological coaching sessions, one-on-one conversations, and reaffirming group unity could be crucial tools in turning things around. One of the biggest signings in world football in recent years, Erling Haaland joined Manchester City with sky-high expectations, and his debut season lived up to the hype, breaking goal-scoring records. However, this campaign, Haaland has struggled to replicate his explosive form. Many analysts believe the Norwegian's dip in form is directly linked to the lack of creativity in midfield. Without Kevin De Bruyne, and with inconsistent performances from Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden, Haaland has had fewer clear scoring opportunities. Even so, his presence on the pitch remains a constant threat to opposing defenses. He is a player who can change the course of a game with a single touch, and City need to maximize this potential. Guardiola has previously adjusted his approach to get the best out of Haaland, and it's likely he'll do so again in the coming games. Manchester City's schedule offers little respite. Upcoming fixtures include tough Premier League opponents and decisive Champions League matches. Every game now is either an opportunity or a trap. Another topic gaining attention among critics and fans is the idea that Guardiola may be reaching the end of his natural cycle at Manchester City. In football, it's common for even the greatest managers to struggle to maintain consistent success at a single club after several seasons. However, Guardiola has dismissed this narrative by recently renewing his contract, showing his commitment to leading the team for years to come. Nonetheless, the pressure to deliver results is undeniable. An interesting analogy can be drawn with Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, who also faced a difficult season before bouncing back. The difference lies in how each club approach their respective crises. City appear willing to spend big to correct course, while Liverpool adopted a more cautious approach with gradual changes. Another factor that cannot be overlooked is the impact of ongoing investigations into alleged financial breaches. Although the club denies the accusations and remains confident in its defense, the uncertainty could be affecting the internal atmosphere. These investigations add an extra layer of pressure, both for the players and the coaching staff. The media and rivals never miss an opportunity to remind City of this, and overcoming such narratives is another psychological challenge for the team. Despite everything, fans have reasons to stay optimistic. Manchester City is a resilient club with a strong structure and world-class players. The current mistakes and difficulties don't erase the recent years of glory or diminish the team's future potential. If Guardiola can adjust the team's mentality and integrate the right reinforcements, City could bounce back not just this season, but emerge stronger in the years to come. The current slump is an opportunity to reassess and improve, and Manchester City has the resources and ambition to do just that. So, City fans, did you enjoy the content? If so, don't forget to give it a like. It helps us a lot to keep bringing you the latest news and analysis about our Manchester City. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates about our beloved team. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Together, let's cheer for City.